I've got a new toy just been delivered. Can you see it? Can you see it? It's a bit blurry right now, but can you see it? Ooh, look at that. Literally all I've done, the first thing I've done is take this off and replace it with this. But I've got a load of goodies here that we're going to put on the bike. But the first thing we're going to do, just to show you, the bike has only done 2 miles. I haven't ridden it yet. So it arrived this morning. I haven't even got it insured yet. So I need to get onto that whilst Tom's doing the exhaust, because that's what we're going to be doing first. We're stripping the whole of the exhaust system out, taking the cat out, and we're putting the Evo line exhaust system on the bike. Now we're going to be selling this Evo line exhaust system. I know this isn't what we typically do at adventure bikes, but I still have a huge passion for sports bikes. It's what got me into biking in the first place. I've had S1000Rs in the past. I've had an HP4 Carbon about 9 or 10 years ago. So for me, sports bikes still a huge thing for me, but adventure bikes is where it's kind of at for me mainly. Maybe that's just because of age, I don't know. But I've lost a ton of weight. I'm sure you've noticed. Ton of weight, and my one-piece leathers are now here, and my new crash helmet, and my boots, and I've got a track day booked in about 10 days time. So I need to get this bike running, de-restricted, and out on that track day. But check out the exhaust going on now. So before we actually remove the exhaust system, let's have a quick listen to the stock exhaust that's on this M1000R. Bit more. Okay. Okay, so let's get the new exhaust on there and see what it's going to sound like. I'm going to be out on this weekend, so can't wait to hear what it sounds like. Let's take a look inside here. Has someone played a dirty trick on us? What? Oh no, it's here. There it is. So when I actually do my first track day, I've got to put this back inside, but just for hooning around the streets, we are not going to be putting that in just yet. So this is the full header system without the cat, and this is what's going on. Oh my God, that is so light. That is so light. Cool. Nice bit of carbon fibre there.
Even that's quite light.
we think we started this at 2:30. It's now just gone 5:30, so 3 hours. 3 hours, and Tom has got the exhaust on. Just found out from BMW Direct actually that they charge £111 an hour. Bearing in mind I'm recording this in 2023, £111 an hour, and they allocate a whole day to do this full system swap out. So well done, Tom, well done. He is working overtime because it's gone 5 o'clock, but
yeah, £111 an hour.
so we haven't we haven't put all the panels back on yet. When I say we, the royal we, Tom, we haven't put the panels back on, but we're literally going to fire it up for the first time, so you're going to hear it right now. Sparks, you see it? Whoa, yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Woo! Right, turn it off. That was spitting flames, sparks coming out, everything. Did you see it where you're standing?
Yeah, I can see the flames. Best one yet.
Okay, so 10 days later, it's track day. Unfortunately, the microphone on my iPhone is not working, so you can't hear what I'm actually saying to the camera right now, so hence the voiceover. But the bike is ready. I've done 450 miles on it, and it's had its running in service, and we've had it de-restricted ready for today's track day. There it is, all on the back of the trailer. So the rear lights are off, the wing mirrors are off, the exhaust is on. We are ready to race. Here we come, Castle Donington. Right, so I'm back from Donny, had a really good track day. Now, all I can say really is, although I'm leaner and lighter than I think I was 10 years ago, I certainly don't have age on my side, and I had to kind of like call it a day by 2 p.m. because I was so tired. My body was beaten up physically inside. Maybe it's just because this bike is so powerful. The inertia that the body feels on braking and on acceleration, for me, you're just constantly fighting with your body weight on severe braking and also the severe acceleration. I do believe that if I wasn't on this bike, if I was riding at those speeds on any other bike, I would have fallen off. So I'm not making out I'm some incredible rider, because I really am not. I do have some track experience, but nothing like what some of the guys at the track have. This bike makes anyone look like a riding god, but you do need your strength and your fitness to ride this at its full potential. I think there's only a few and far between of us, of those guys out there, who can ride that to the level this thing can actually ride at. So I'm just bringing it in to give you a quick show around the bike since it's been on track. because it's probably not going to get much use now between now and next spring. It's just going to be sat looking pretty next to my desk. We're going to hang my leathers up on the wall next to it, just so customers who are coming in to visit and have worked on their bikes can see the bike and take observation of the tyres, because I think I've done a pretty good job of getting this bike cranked right over and getting rid of those chicken strips completely. Also getting those knee sliders grinded down. That's something I was a little bit worried about. It's something I used to go through every week. I used to go through a set of knee sliders on a weekly basis 10 years ago. It looks like I've still got that, and because I'm very, very proud of the fact I've got right down on my knee sliders as well. Anyway, enough said about that. Playing to my ego. What does surprise me with this bike, it's incredible. I can't take anything away from that. It's a phenomenal piece of machinery. However, I didn't realise I was cranking the bike down enough to completely scratch out the pegs. So the little blue decorative things on the foot pegs, I had to remove them after the first session because they were scraping, so I took those off. But still, I was scraping the whole entire foot peg. I appreciate that they are adjustable, so I could probably crank them up a bit more. I'm 6'4", so I've got some pretty long legs on me. So having the pegs too high is not going to be a great riding position for me, but I've got them set up just right where I can easily access the brake and the gear lever without too much strain. And because I've got pretty big feet, I've got to tuck my boots in every time I crank the bike over and get my knee down anyway, just to avoid my toe sliders getting an absolute ripping into. Now check out my boots, because the toe sliders, thank goodness I've got the magnesium alloy, which is a non-ferrous toe slider, so you don't get the sparkies. I'm just saying this because I know I get the questions, you're not allowed to have sparkies, but these are non-ferrous magnesium alloy toe sliders, so you don't get you don't get all the sparks on the track. I made sure that they were fitted to my Supertech R's before I took delivery of them, because I knew from previous experience I go through plastic toe sliders in a couple of sessions, and if you go through them too much, well that's it, the boots are right off. So I didn't want to go through that, and they're expensive boots. But what did surprise me with this is we got it back, put it up on the ramp, and look what I found. Unbelievable. I've actually got the bike low enough and scraped the fairings. Now, I don't think I got it super low or anything like that. I don't think I did. At the time I'm filming this, I haven't seen any photographs from the professional photographer that was there on the day, so I'm going to try and see if any pictures were taken of me on the day, and if they were, I'll buy them and stick them onto this video now, so hopefully you're looking at those images right now. But yeah, the fairing went down, and I didn't notice this until this morning when I put the bike back on the ramp, and I was thinking, hang on, what's happened here? Why have I got scratches? Why have I got sliding marks on my fairing? I didn't drop the bike. I need to get that sorted. I can't leave it like that. Not a bike like this. So all that is going to be sorted. Brand new fairing or repainted fairings down there, and also get those pegs changed out as well, because I can't be having that. So the chicken strips on the front are pretty non-existent. Very pleased with myself there. And on the back as well. And look at the colour of that exhaust. So this, remember, this is the full Evolution titanium system. The only thing we had to do for this track day is to make sure that we fitted the DB killer in the back. So as you can see, there's the DB killer. So we're going to take that back out again. I don't know why I fitted that, because there are loads of much noisier bikes on the track day than mine. So all I'm going to do now is just get this back into a road legal situation, put the rear license plate back on with the rear lights, and also put the wing mirrors back on, take the tape off the front, give this bike a wash, stick it on display next to my desk, and it'll be there until early spring next year. Okay, so just to wrap things up, the purpose of this video was about me getting my new M1000R and fitting the full Evolution, not Evo line, the full Evolution titanium system to this bike. This exhaust system will fit an S1000R, an S1000RR, the M1000R and the M1000RR. So if you're interested in this exhaust system for your bike, then please, you know what to do. We're stocking this here at a bike thing. If it says it's in stock, it's in stock. We will ship it out to you. Huge weight saving, sounds better, adds extra horsepower, thoroughly recommended. Check out the links down below. I love it. It makes it very different to anything else out there on the road. But just before I go, I want to point out one other thing to you as well. A few weeks ago, I put a video out there about life-saving product that we're fitting to the GS's, the GS Adventures and the S1000XR, actually any S series bike. Now, although this is an M bike, it's still essentially an S bike. So it's got the same canvas, it's got the same network on here than the standard S1000R. Now, take a look at my rear lights. Now, you've probably already noticed I've got an extra light down here. Now that light is not spliced in to the bike at all. That light is being run by an EasyCam. Now, this is what our company is all about. We specialize in EasyCams and CanSmarts for the adventure bikes, but it will fit this bike as well. And the EasyCam for this bike, believe it or not, is the K1600. These bikes run on the same canvas network as the K1600 bike. I've got this brake light here wired into my EasyCam, but I've also programmed it to only work as a brake light. So when I hit the brakes, I've got these getting brighter, the factory turn signals, and I've got that going from 0 to 100. Now, if I want to, I can program that to be as a run light. So we've got 3 run lights on there, but I don't want that. I just want that to be a brake light all by itself. Now, I've also programmed it to flash when I'm doing emergency braking. When I'm out and about on the road and the wheels are turning and I'm braking, you'll see these get brighter and that will flash as well when I'm braking, so people can really tell the difference that I'm braking and they're not just going by these lights here. But the bonus with what I'm going to show you in a second is by fitting these dongles to the bike as well. These are the visor dongles for the S series bikes. By fitting these in line with this, you don't need an EasyCam for this bit. When I indicate, look what happens. The red element of that turn signal is going out completely. And when I hit the brake, look at that. There's no brake light coming through this side of the indicator at all. Just makes the bike a lot safer when you're on the road. Let's do the other side as well. And hit the brake. There we go. So why not step outside into the garage, turn on your bike if you've got this style of indicator on the back, have a look at what your bike is doing, see how clear your turn signals are, because if they're getting lost in the red light, well then my advice is go ahead and buy these visor dongles for your bike. I'll put a link down in the description for them so you can see exactly how you can get them on your bike. I fitted a T3 on my bike, which is this here. Now, this is a single T3 which we personally package up here at Bike Thing. I don't know any other company in the world that sells T3s as a single T3 apart from us, because they come as a pair, but we don't need them as a pair, so I just do them as one, and we get a nice short light down there. The whole thing's plug and play, by the way, as long as you fit the EasyCam. So here's the EasyCam, small little module, fits underneath the rear seat cowling, plugs directly into a plug that's already there under your seat. So it plugs directly into the bike. We then plug the T3 into that, and voila, there we have a brake light on the bike. If you want something larger, we've got the B6 light as well, which fits underneath the license plate too. I don't personally like the larger B6 light on a nice small sports bike. I don't even want extra lights on my sports bike at all, but we do have to face facts that we've got people out there that don't read the road very well and don't actually understand or you can even see us on the road. And I want anything that's behind me seeing that I'm braking clearly, especially when I'm indicating at the same time. So I think you'll agree, this new setup of mine with the indicator and the brake is super, super clear. I'm braking and I'm indicating. And then if you put the hazards on, as you can see, I've got no red light at the back of my bike at all. So if it's very important to you, it's very easy just to plug your laptop into the EasyCam and program this light to be a run light at 10%, let's say, for instance. And then when I hit the brake, we then got that. But there's no red light coming through these indicators at all because we've got the hazards on. But we still got a brake light right there. And obviously this white light here, that is just the license plate light. Right, thanks for watching. Until next time, stay safe behind bars. Not these bars, these bars. I'll see you in the next video.